Hi Great Oak students, how are you doing? I miss seeing you and making music together. You know, we usually start our music time with a sung greeting. So since every grade has a different sung greeting, I thought I'd pick one that the most students know. So how about if we sing two verses of Make New Friends? Ready? Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. A circle is round, it has no end. That's how long I want to be your friend. Okay, well, it was so great seeing many of you last Monday at the teacher parade. And I wish we could do that every Monday while we're off, but of course we have to follow the directions and stay in-house as much as possible. So isn't this great that we can connect this way over YouTube now for the Great Oaks channel? That's wonderful. Welcome to my living room. It's our music room in the Sheldrick household, and as you can see, behind me is the piano. I have an acoustic piano. We also have an electric piano. It's set up in one of the bedrooms right now. If you have an acoustic piano or electric piano, I hope that you're using it to have some fun and maybe learn a new thing or two. Over the piano are some things I like looking at that makes it feel more like a music room. For example, these two prints I bought because they reminded me of prints that my dad had in the house where I grew up. Many of you know that my father was a flutist. Mrs. Hayes knew somebody that did matting and framing, and so I took her recommendation and had them framed by that person, so they turned out nice. Next to those are this music sign, unique music sign, which I happened to have won at a band booster dinner and auction in the fall a couple years ago. If some of you have older brothers and sisters in band, then your parents might have been to one of those dinners. It's a great event. Underneath that we have the Michigan shape with some music symbols on it. Do you know what those music symbols are? And then that, along with this jar that is wrapped in music paper and has a heart, and this picture which says inspire, were given to me by the 5th graders and 5th grade teachers. They were made by Mrs. Engelhardt, who many of you know is wonderfully gifted with crafting. On this side I have a cross stitch of a saying by the Greek philosopher Plato about music, and this was stitched for me by one of my sisters. Both of my sisters and I love music and are involved in various music activities. And underneath that is a quote, a shadow box that has a quote by Johann Sebastian Bach. God gave us music that we might pray without words. Well, people are doing a lot of praying these days, aren't they? Okay, over here on this side of the piano I have this camera tripod set up. And the reason for that is because yesterday I gave my first lesson over Zoom to my piano student that I've had for a few years now. We took on that adventure together and it worked out beautifully, and so we'll be having another one in 2 weeks. That said, I would invite the band students, the 5th grade band students, that if you would like to take a lesson with me over Zoom, a free lesson, and Zoom is a free app, just send me an email. I do check my school email twice a day, bsheldrick.abs.misd.net, and we can set something up. So, in the last 2 weeks I know that at least several of you have had birthdays, and I know Max Fillinger's was last Monday because I saw him holding up the sign when we went by in the teacher parade, and several more of you, I'm sure, have had birthdays since then, and some maybe having some in the week coming up. So we usually sing happy birthday to you in music class, and I thought I would just sing happy birthday to you now at the piano. Let's see here. So this is for you, Max, and all the other students who have a birthday around this time. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear students, happy birthday to you. How old are you, how old are you, how old are you, how old are you? Well, have a good year for the rest of the year. Well, have a good year for the rest of the year. Well, it's almost time for me to go, but two things before I do. One is I'd like to bring your attention to my Weebly site. It is up and running now with music, recorded music, as well as song sheets and music activities that you can take part in. So for some fun, when you're looking for something to do, feel free to go to that, and hopefully you'll find something on there that you'll enjoy. And finally, I thought we could end with our Great Oaks song. So I'm going to play it on my flute, and I invite you to sing it at home. Don't forget to do the hand signals. We're going to sing the first verse twice, then we're going to sing the second melody, and then we'll go back and sing the first melody once again, and don't forget the last line is repeated 3 times, a little quieter each time. So here we go. I'm going to do an introduction, so you listen and you'll know when to come in. Bye, boys and girls. Take care.